You know, Maria, I know the heat is a big story right now, but a couple of our viewers, Carlton and Sharetta Robertson, they are longtime viewers. They're celebrating their 21st anniversary, so we hope that rain doesn't fall on their anniversary or hamper it too much. But air quality is a big concern right now.
Right, and you know, the heat impacts everyone. The storms only impacts a few of us.
Yeah.
Air quality impacts everybody.
Yeah.
So that's something that we have to talk about. And it's something that we've had really in place the last couple of days, and today is no different. It happens this time of the year when we have pollution, which we generally always have because we live in a city where a lot of people drive. And whenever we have a lot of sunshine, light winds, and a kind of a stagnant upper air pattern or stagnant weather pattern, we're going to see higher levels of ozone, which is the chemical O3. And that just happens naturally in our atmosphere whenever we have that exhaust that transforms into O3. It's because of the sunshine. Again, this is something that can be toxic, and our air quality right now, looking at our charts, is at an unhealthy. That is the red color that you see there. So we were at unhealthy for sensitive groups yesterday. Today, it's not much better. And so definitely want to make sure to limit your time outside. In fact, along the I-35 corridor, we are seeing the unhealthy air quality. It's most of Texas dealing with this issue, unfortunately. As we look over our Cedar Hill camera, temperature right now of 80 degrees. You can kind of see a haze in the distance. This could very well be some of just the low clouds kind of settling in. But if you look far enough, you can very well see some of the haze. And it's much worse the more east and northeast you go, because we are dealing with that Canadian wildfire smoke from portions of the Northeast. This map literally just updated because I just saw it, but we did have a marginal risk for severe weather. I was talking about it earlier in the newscast. That looks like it has been downgraded. It has been pushed to the south a bit more. The good news for us means that we likely won't see any severe storms today. But again, with any storm that develops today, we could see some locally heavy rainfall, some gusty winds, and even some small hail. Even though it's not severe, it could definitely still impact us. So this is Thursday, 4 in the afternoon. We're still seeing a few spotty showers developing along and east of I-35, east of the Metroplex is where we're going to see slightly higher coverage. And you can see that around 5 or 6 in the evening. A lot of this activity starts to really calm down after about 8. Once the sun sets, we lose a lot of our energy. But today, it's still warming up quite a bit. 92 degrees for the expected high in Fort Worth, 93 in Dallas, about 91 in McKinney, upper 80s for our western counties where the cloud cover is a little more dense a little earlier on, and mid-90s across portions of East Texas. Now, Saturday, that's a different story. We have a bit more ingredients in place to see the potential for strong to severe storms, and the scattered thunderstorms will be possible during the afternoon hours. Most of the Metroplex included in a slight risk. That's a level 2 out of 5. The main concern, strong winds and hail within these storms. Okay, so this is Saturday. This is around noon. We see some activity start northeast of the Metroplex. That eventually moves towards the south around noon, but then another cluster of storms develops north of DFW, and this happens around 2, 3 in the afternoon. We'll see this kind of make itself a bit better developed. It's going to be more so a line of showers and storms that then pushes across DFW mid to late afternoon. This is Saturday around 5. This then continues to move southeast and eventually clears out by Saturday night. But again, one of those days to be weather aware. Saturday, by the way, high temperatures are in the mid 90s, but the heat index upper 90s. On Sunday, 98 degrees, feeling like 103. So that heat index making itself very well known the next couple of days. Rain chances are going to be really slim after Saturday. That's when our temperatures climb into the upper 90s. Then we're looking at triple digits returning on Wednesday.